Hi, on behalf of Jeremy Fraser and Dominic Scarfogliero, I'm Augie Abbatiello of Cetera Investors. This is purely informational and is not intended to represent specific recommendations to your personal situation. At any point, please feel free to click on the link on our website or reach out to us directly to set up a confidential, free, one-to-one meeting where we can discuss how to apply some or all of these concepts to your specific needs. Whether you're a client of ours, an introduction from a client, or someone who we met at one of our in-person seminars, we'd like to thank you for your business, your confidence, and joining us for this series. When it comes to planning for retirement, you want to be able to build an effective and efficient retirement income strategy that is based on your specific income needs. It should be able to provide some level of guaranteed income, inflation-adjusted income, and make sure that your investments have the right amount of risk for the time frame that they are designed for. We would like to formally introduce our proprietary retirement income strategy called Advanced Time Segmentation. This strategy is based on academic research that focuses on 3 time segments: income now, future income, and long-term growth. Within those 3 time segments, we have 5 different categories. We have lifetime income, fixed income, balanced, income and growth, and long-term growth. Lifetime income potentially can provide a contractually guaranteed income stream that continues your entire lifetime, or if you're married, over both lifetimes, just like a Social Security or a pension. Fixed income is a segment that is designed to self-complete over a 5 to 7 year time frame, giving other investments, specifically segment 2, more time to grow. In segment 2, we have what's called the balance segment. This is a bridge between the income and long-term growth segments. This gives the long-term investments more time to grow and replenishes the fixed income. Next, we have the income and growth. This is designed to provide both income and growth over the long term, which also may include alternative investments. The income is used to supplement the income from segment 1, which may contain the lifetime income and the fixed income. And then lastly, we have the long-term growth. This is designed for a minimum of 15 to 25 years of growth. As we know, the more time we leave an investment untouched, the probability of success increases. And the degree of success increases also over the long term, with the more time that you leave it untouched. So to show you how this strategy actually works, we're going to use a quick example here over a 15-year time frame. We have our 3 time segments: income now, future income, and long-term growth. And then within those 3 time segments, again, we have our 5 categories of lifetime income, fixed income, balanced, long-term growth, and income and growth. So let's assume that we have a 65-year-old couple who wants to live off of $85,000. They have $45,000 coming in from Social Security, and they have $1 million of investable assets that they'd like to create about $40,000 a year from. So these are just rules of thumb, but we typically use about 25% of the asset to put into lifetime income and create contractually guaranteed income for the rest of their lives. Then we use another 25% roughly to put into the income and growth to create sustainable income over their lifetime as well, that together would create about $25,000 a year. To supplement both of those segments, we are going to use the fixed income. This, again, designed to self-complete over those first 7 years, will give them about $15,000 to make out that around $40,000 for the first 7 years of retirement. Now, as I mentioned, we always want to create inflation-adjusted income. So that $40,000 for years 8 to 15 would roughly be, with a 2% inflation rate, about $46,000. So we would invest some money in the balance segment to grow. So by the time that it needs at year 8, we would then move it over into the fixed income to self-complete over those next years from 8 to 15. Now, while all this is happening, we now have extra money, the leftover money, to go into the long-term growth. This is where now that money will be untouched for, like I mentioned, a minimum of 15 years to grow over the long term. So as you can see, this strategy gives you the income now that you need to meet your needs, inflation-adjusted income, and helps you manage your risk with the appropriate amount of investments that you need for the timeframes that you do need. So how do you actually get started and to take this strategy and put it into what you actually need? The first thing is to start gathering your income sources. So if you are owed a pension or Social Security, to start looking at what those benefits might be for you. Next is to start looking at maybe a retirement budget, right? What is the needs that you're going to need in retirement with your discretionary and mandatory expenses in there? Then you want to take a look at all your statements, whether that's real estate, IRAs, 401ks, and have a good idea of how much money we're going to have to be able to create that additional gaps and retirement income that we're going to need. Then make a list of all questions, concerns that you have. The more of those you have, the more contingencies you could have in your plan to make sure that you're doing everything that you want in retirement. Then if you haven't already, go to our website and set up a free one-to-one meeting with myself or Dominic and Jeremy to see and start talking about all the different contingencies that you have for retirement. So if you haven't already, we can help you start identifying a lot of the pieces in your retirement puzzle, whether that's Social Security, Medicare, your pension, whatever it might be. We can then start to help you determine your income needs and also all the different types of sources of retirement income that you're going to have. We'll then look at your portfolio of investments and financial products, and then we'll help you start to build that sustainable withdrawal schedule where we have inflation adjusted income. And again, making sure that you're taking on the right amount of risk for your risk tolerance and for the appropriate time frame that you're going to need for your investments. I'd like to thank you for your time today, and make sure you go to our website to look at any of our series that we have for other educational purposes, and also to set up those free one-to-one meetings so we could run a strategy for you.